4 principles tonight. How many of you in here are gifted? Every hand should go up. Whether you know it or not, and whether you have received it or whether you're walking into it, God has given you tremendous gifts. Tremendous gifts. And a portion of that gift must be used for the glory and the honor of God. Now, many times when we begin to become ultra talented, we forget that our ingenuity, our creativity, all those things are coming from God. So we must continue to keep God at the forefront of everything that we are doing. At everything that we're doing. Everything. Now, is it true that every good and perfect gift comes from the Lord? You believe that? Okay, so does jazz come from the Lord? Jazz comes from the Lord? I'm talking about like jazz. When they, I'm talking about hard jazz. I ain't talking about that sweet stuff, that cool jazz y'all be listening to. I'm talking about the hard jazz with the eclecticism and it goes off and goes way out there and turns the corner and comes back and that comes from God. What about classical music? We ain't gonna never get help. You need to start taking Alzheimer's pills right now. It's inevitable. It's coming. Don't ever go out on the ocean with him without your own lifeboats. You be looking for him, you be drowning. He said, huh? So you think that jazz comes from the Lord? That's how it's supposed to go, you know, when you have somebody that you're paying well. That, you know, when you say something is one of the earmarks of Bishop F.D. Washington, one of his earmarks was that anything he said, Timothy Wright would how you say, he would embody it. That was, before there was Jakes and Marcus, there was F.D. Washington and Timothy Wright. Whatever he said. My hope is built on nothing less. That's how it was. Just like that. No problem. No problem. But in order to do that, you couldn't sleep. You couldn't have a cell phone on the side. You couldn't have nobody that you was trying to communicate with outside of what was going on. Because at any time he would say, there is a fountain filled with blood. That wasn't it, but you know, close. Imagine that there were angels that were assigned to you, that whatever you spoke, when you spoke it, it created the atmosphere to which you spoke so that what you needed, you could commute it to yourself. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. Whenever you spoke it, the whole atmosphere would change into what you needed. Can you feel it? I feel it. Oh, it's wonderful.